Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of June 15th. And a very special thank you goes out to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and also hitting that hype button. Thank you. And of course the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from you. It certainly gives me inspiration and helps me to keep going. So I do truly thank each and every one of you to take time out of your busy day to write such nice things for me. So I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Okay. Ah, beautiful. The Sun card. Yes. Recognition, new beginnings, inspiration, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, and joy. Wow, way to start. There's warmth, there's celebration, there's success coming in for you. There's a rebirth as well, so you're starting fresh from a new point. And it is really, really shining a light on you this week. So get ready. It's going to be a beautiful beginning. Ooh, Two of Rods. So you're needing to make a decision. Some of you, it's for travel. You're definitely moving forward on a new thing in your life, whatever that may be for you. But it is going to be, quite eventful because you're making plans here. You're progressing. You're making decisions, and you're discovering more things along the way. Some of you are looking into leaving home, like what you call home right now, for travel plans for the future. Maybe you need to travel for your future plans. So anyhow, you're looking out to the possibilities of where you're going to wind up landing, but it's going to be quite a life experience for you when you get there. So wow. And the Page of Swords, definitely, leaving your mark. There's a little bit of disagreement coming in here, or what the card says is a storm warning, but there's a bit of a blowout here, and it's not anything bad. It's just you have to make a decision and stand up behind it. This is a sort of a warning of that. There's a relationship that's not quite holding up its end for you. So you're trying to figure out how to cut that loss. You will definitely stand up and say what's on your mind. It's not easy for you to do that because you're such a caring person, but you need to, get your point across so you're not just sitting there, accepting things that you're not happy with. So you're learning to defend yourself, stand up for what you believe in, and if it causes a ripple in your life, you're willing to own that as well, and knowing that you're still strong enough to go forward. Oh, and the Three of Rods. There's definitely travel here for you. Absolute. Making plans, looking overseas for some of you. There's progress. There's foresight. There's an enterprise here that you're wanting to start, and it's unfortunately for some of you, and I do use that word lightly, it's overseas, this opportunity. So you might have to travel for you to begin this pilgrimage in your life, but it's going to be something quite beautiful. Like, wow, I'm just feeling excited for you. Wow. Eight of Rods. So you definitely needing to make a decision this week. Absolutely. You're going to hear something, but it's going to require you to step up. This is a speedy, rapid action card. So it's requiring you to make movement, swift changes. You've wanted this, you questioned this, and your desires coming in. And now you have to make that final announcement with yourself that, yes, I'm going to accept this, yes, I'm going to do that, that sort of attitude. But it's requiring you that you answer this quite quickly. Don't leave it sit too long. But there's definitely travel here for you. No doubt about that. And the Star card. Yeah, things are just starting to light up in your life this week. There's hope, there's calm, there's faith, a renewal in yourself, in your understanding how the universe is reacting for you. This is good omens. Things are really starting to flow in for you. And you no longer have to give up hope. This is actually starting to materialize for you now. So, wow. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, see? You know that there's something much bigger out on the horizon for you. And you're just sitting in your happy place, doing your thing, getting along with everybody around you. You know, these are the fruits of your labor. You brought this to your door. This is your rewards. This is your self-confidence coming back. You're financially independent. You can take care of yourself. You can reward yourself by, you know, buying something that you've always wanted. But you are feeling much more stronger-minded and independent right now. And people are starting to sense that about you, that they can't, you know, shake you up at all. You're quite grounded in your findings and your future of what you're going to bring in. And the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Well, if you know, this is the universe saying yes to you. You planted that seed. Here it comes. It's starting to come to life. This is a very lucky card. You know, there's financial gain, tangible goods, material gains. You've really definitely taken care of your health this week. You know, you've decided to, for many of you, probably take care of your weight, what you eat, what you drink. You're really in charge of your health right now, and you're taking it very seriously. So that's really good. Looks like, so some of you are going to come into a significant amount of money. Now that could be a windfall, or not sure how you're going to receive it, but it's definitely going to be of a fair amount. And it is going to, you know, suggest to you that you get a financial advisor to make sure that this money is put in the right place so that you don't overspend and you have it for your future. So good on you. You know, maybe you've decided to, for some of you, maybe you made that leap of faith and put in for a job that you thought, you know, maybe the CEO of a company, whatever. But, and you get it. Like they reach out to touch you to say, you've got this position, you know, that sort of thing, which will elevate your finances. So you're definitely taking care of your health, making sure what you eat and drink goes into your body. So you're definitely taking care of that. There's material gains here, financial gains, and you are really on top of it. And the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, you're making sure that your bank accounts are continuing to grow. You have a vision for your future, and you're not slowing down until you achieve. So good on you for never backing down. You know, you're making good deals. You're finding the best investments for yourself. You're keeping yourself on your toes, not letting anything pass you by or slip by. Some of you are looking into starting a business or going into business with somebody else. So you're really doing your homework here. You know, no matter what it is, you're making sure it is for your own best interest. So good on you for doing that. Wow. And the Hermit, yes. Definitely removing yourself from the situation. Doing some soul searching. Understanding a little bit more about yourself. What it is that you want for your future. There's wisdom, truth seeking. You know, where you belong. Finding your own independence. You've gone within to find your own guidance. You've talked to enough people. Now you're just trying to filter through it. Where you're going, what you're going to have, those sort of answers. And you're not shy about it to yourself. So right now you're just making a little bit of a withdrawal, ever so temporary, to just get a broader picture of your future. Ooh, wow, 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy life, get-togethers, there's finances, there's joy, there's independence, there's wealth. That's beautiful. You get to celebrate with those that you care about. This is you being rewarded from the universe for all your hard work, your determination, you know, sticking with what it is that you want it to do. And this is your finish line. Happy home, happy life, get-togethers, people you can trust, people you want to be near. This is such a beautiful thing to celebrate. Wow, and you are going for it. And the Two of Swords, needing to make that decision, that final decision. No longer just waiting and thinking about it. You're needing to take action here. You can no longer, you know, and it's difficult. It's weighing your options. You know, you're at a deadlock right now. You're not quite sure, you know, what you got to surrender in order for you to receive, that sort of thing. But you're realizing you cannot sit much longer. It needs to be dealt with. And the Five of Swords. Yes, walking away from deceitful people. You know, there's conflict here, there's disagreements, and some people trying to win at all cost. You know, there's bullying, threatening, abuse in all kinds of relationships, and you're not accepting that anymore. You're realizing that that is not part of who you are or what you're going to accept, so you're stepping up for yourself here. So good on you for doing that. And the World card, yeah, you're definitely making some travels here. This is accomplishments, completions, you know, moving forward, attachments, fulfillments, travel, woof, and a celebration of life. So you're definitely moving forward on something. You finally come to a finish line in one part, and you're starting something totally fresh here. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, definitely travel. Wow. This is the beginning. There's trips for travel by air. You know, they're fast ones, but you still have to go through with it. There's some relationships around you, you know, friendships, that sort of thing, that are not quite what you want. So they're starting to cool off. You're cutting off people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or people who's trying to win at all costs. You know, you're done with that sort of part in your life. You're not allowing that. You're hearing a lot of gossip, but you're taking it with a grain of salt. You're smart enough and filter enough to know who you're getting the delivery from. So good for you for recognizing that. Yeah, you're healing from your past. There's been betrayal, people getting away with things, and it really left a mark on you. Like, this is a heartbreak of some sort, something that really hit you hard, you know, and it really left you emotionally struggling and in pain. But, you know, you're realizing that you can let that go. It was a learning experience. It's not always a fun one, but it is a learning one. So you'll take the wisdom, knowledge, and that with you, but you're healing yourself. You're opening yourself back up into receiving love in all forms of life. Ooh, the Two of Cups. Wow, look at that. New beginnings, new opportunities, getting together with somebody who is very much like yourself. You know, there's love, there's partnerships here, there's mutual attraction. It could be a marriage in the future for some of you, but there's definitely a connection coming in that is going to be a very compatible relationship, a connection. Somebody that you get along with, somebody that gets along with you. You enjoy each other's company, you laugh, you know, and enjoy this while it's here, because, you know, life is a funny, fickle little thing. But right now, you are just in the midst of this new opportunity for yourself. All right. And the Six of Cups. Well, happy memories, looking back at your past, reminiscing. You're in a happier spot right now, believe it or not. You know, you're just feeling much more nostalgic than you have in a while, looking back at your childhood, where you grew up, people you've known, how far you've come, what you have in your life. You're just going through the filter process of that. But these are familiar, happy moments, childhood memories that bring you back to a more joyful, careful time in your life. So you're just sitting back, going through the list. Happy memories. Maybe you've heard from somebody you haven't heard from for a while, or maybe they posted something and it just floods you back to a more innocent time in your life. All right, and your oracle card. Nice. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most interesting dream. And happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Oh, beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.